What's going on, everyone? AntCap24 here from playbook.gg. In today's video, I want to talk about Cover 3 cloud coverage and how to attack it. I find a lot of streams that I'm in, people often struggle with this defense, and I want to show you an easy way to basically get people out of it by attacking them where it's most vulnerable. Now, if this is the first time checking out our channel and you want to win more games playing Madden, hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to also click that bell icon to make sure you never miss any of our videos. Alright guys, so I'm going to call Cover 3 Cloud from Nickel Normal. And what I'm going to do here is call Cowboy Wide Dig. And the reason why I'm picking this play, it's got a gun wide trips out of the Cowboys playbook, is because of this route on the left hand side. I am going to flip it, so the route we're talking about is that angled route that's now on the right side of the play art, because I want to use a right-handed quarterback. I want to attack the right side of the field. Now, the first thing I want to do is talk about Cover 3 Cloud, okay? Now, Cover 3 Cloud is very, very similar to Cover 6, where basically it has a combo coverage, right? Cover 9's got a combo coverage. In Cover 3 Cloud, you're basically having the ability to have Cover 3 on the left side, and you also have a Cover 3 shell here by this player Whitehead, but he's a safety. A lot of people mistake this as a Cover 2 coverage. It's not Cover 2. I'm going to show you that here real quick. If I put the outside player here in a outside third, see how he's got his outside third? If I was to move this guy down here, it would be the same coverage. Okay? So if I had this guy in a deep half, what you would see is that the coverage would not be the same. If I put him in a outside quarter, those aren't the same. See how there's different sizes? And if you see this, when I put this guy in a deep half, you're going to see that his blue play art is going to expand. See how it's bigger? All right, so I want to make sure that you see that first, okay? So with that being in mind, you're attacking Cover 3 coverage. It just comes from a different place, so it plays a little bit different, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to use this B route to our benefit to get the Cover 3 cloud coverage to basically jump him. All we're going to do is we're going to block our running back. We're going to put the A on a streak, and then I like to take the X receiver, motion him over, and then what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to hike it as he's slowing down, and he's going to attack a spot in Cover 3 Cloud, which is kind of vulnerable. And you're going to see that's right in the seam, and you're going to notice that you're going to be able to throw this ball pretty easily for a one-play score. Now, if you look at the play art, what you're going to see here with the play art is that the safety on the right is going to basically cloud coverage over the right-hand side, and then you have the player on the left that's going to the middle. So when you see that, what they're trying to do is basically, shift everything over. That seam, if you attack it correctly and put a threat in the safety that's going to be the deep middle third, you're able to kind of attack that, right? This time I'm going to do is I'm going to put over the top coverage. The reason why you would do over the top coverage, most people want that as a cloud flat rather than a hard flat, but we'll show it again, okay? Again, all we're going to do is block our running back, and then we're going to put the A on a streak. That's to hold the safety on the left-hand side, and then X on a streak. We're going to motion him over, and we're going to hike it basically when he starts slowing down a little bit. See how he starts slowing down right about where the hashtag is? Unfortunately, we got a little bit of pressure there, but we're going to show it to you guys just to make sure. Hopefully, I can get that guy to not be so dominant here. He just kind of went around the edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide left just to make sure I get a little bit more attention on him, maybe get a double team on him. And what you're going to see here again is that we go hike it right about when he hits that hash mark. You see he's going to run the seam. We're going to pass lead it to the outside on a bullet pass and have an easy catch. Now, the reason why I'm in the Cowboys playbook is because I want to show you that it's the route combination. So there's another play in here that we're going to look at that's going to have that same route combination that we can make, all right? And it's going to come out of the trips Y flex, and the play is going to be PA switch dig. So I'm going to flip it, okay? And what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and call it same Cover 3 cloud, and we're going to just go ahead and take a look at it, right? So we'll do, basically over the top. And it's the same thing. I'm going to put the A on a streak. You can keep the play action if you want. It does not matter. And then you're going to basically take one of the two players on the left and move him over. If you want to, basically have the wheel, you can do that. But you want to, so we'll start with the X and move him over. And what you're going to see again is when you hike it pretty much around where the, just past the hash marks, he's going to come down the spot. We'll throw it over there. and get yourself an easy cover 3 cloud cover. So I know a lot of you guys are going to ask, what if they take their cover 3 and they're doing the basically the cloud side to the short side of the field? What I mean by that is if I have the ball on the right hash mark, they're aligning their traditional cover 3 side to the wide side and leaving the cloud flat side to the short side, something like this, right? So what I'm going to show you is a way that we've shown in past videos, but what you want to do is you want to attack the left side basically with a cover 3 beater. So I'm going to use the same formation, and I'm going to call 4 verticals and flip the play, right? Just so that I can show you that you want to attack to the left side. What we're going to do is put the X on a smart routed comeback, put the A on a streak, block your running back, and then I like to take this RB and I like to smart route him. So it's going to look like this. We're going to motion him to the left, and what you're going to see is that when you motion him over here, he has a nice little seam route that's going to start up the field, and then it's going to break to the outside, and you're going to be able to throw that ball for the one-play score over there. So depending on how they align their cover 3 cloud, you know that you can attack them based upon that alignment. If they're in nickel, where you see only one slot corner, you should expect that the traditional cover 3 side is on the slot corner side. Whereas they need 3 players over here to basically make this work. So that way you can know if they're base aligning and you can't tell right away. You should be able to say, okay, what side is the slot corner on? That's going to be my traditional cover 3 side. Whereas the open side where there's no slot corner is going to be where the cloud flat is, right? If you're in something where somebody's in a 3-4 or something like that, or 4-3, a lot of times what you're going to see is that with the cover 3 cloud, if it's like in a 4-3 under, it's the side in which the linebacker is basically shaded towards. So if he's, the linebackers are there's in a 4-3, 3 linebackers, usually there's going to be 2 in the middle and 1 towards the side. It's going to be that you can count that as their slot corner. The other formation you should probably look at is the 2-3-6 will. It's going to look more like a dime, and it also has this in that. That's the one that's hard to tell, but a lot less people play that. You're normally going to play a nickel normal, a 2-4-5, or 3-3-5 odd, something like that. And you can basically tell which side is which based upon their slot corner. So I wanted to give you that little bit of a pro tip just to kind of make sure that you know pre-snap which side you're going to attack. And once you know how to attack it, you're going to be able to have a lot of success. So I appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on tomorrow's video. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you check out these videos below for the most helpful Madden tips. If you're looking to learn from the best players in the world, head over to www.playbook.gg for the most detailed game plans in Madden.